One of our presidents said near the end of his life, "My enemies never hurt me. My friends, those are the ones that keep me walking the floor at night." He wasn't exaggerating, because some of those friends were about to produce one of the biggest political scandals in American history. Hi, I'm Papa G. I spent many years teaching American history, and today we arrive at the 29th President of the United States, Warren G. Harding. Harding took office in 1921, just after World War I, and Americans were tired. So Harding ran on a simple promise: a return to normalcy. Historians still smile at that phrase. Some critics even said Harding had invented the word. But voters didn't seem too worried about the dictionary. After years of turmoil, normal sounded pretty good. Harding won in a landslide. For a time, the country did seem to settle down. Wartime controls faded, taxes were lowered, and the economy began expanding into what we now call the Roaring Twenties. But Harding had a weakness that history remembers. He liked to surround himself with friends from back home in Ohio. They became known in Washington as the Ohio Gang. Some were perfectly respectable. Others probably should have stayed in Ohio. Harding also enjoyed late-night poker games with friends and cabinet members. Cigars, cards, and a little whiskey. Washington reporters eventually nicknamed the group the Poker Cabinet. As it turned out, some of the real gambling wasn't happening at the card table. The most famous scandal involved Teapot Dome, where federal oil reserves in Wyoming were secretly leased to private companies in exchange for bribes. Secretary of the Interior, Albert Fall, became eventually the first cabinet member in American history to go to prison. Historians generally agree on one important point. There's little evidence Harding personally profited from the corruption. His real failure seems to have been something much more human. He trusted the wrong people. In 1923, while on a speaking tour in California, Harding died suddenly. Many of the scandals only became fully public after his death, shaping the reputations historians still debate today. History can be ironic that way. A president elected to restore normal life ended up remembered mostly for the chaos around him. Next time, we meet the man who followed him, a president who promised to restore honesty and stability after the scandals. America's 30th president, Calvin Coolidge. And if Warren Harding filled rooms with conversation, Coolidge became famous for filling them with silence.